Hello everybody, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Hope y'all are doing well. Alright, we're gonna play some more Inscryption. I know I have mainly just been playing this game for the last several streams. Sporadic streams, they may be. We will be playing some other stuff as well. Definitely some more Darkest Dungeon 2. Prior to me moving, which is basically in like a week, I'm probably not gonna return to any like PS5 titles or necessarily even do like a lot of console stuff in general, just to kind of keep me from having to like hook things back up before I move, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so right now we're playing just kind of whatever we can get our hands on Steam and Epic and whatnot, but I am thoroughly enjoying this game, still trying to figure out all of its, mysteries, so to speak. And I know that we've had one full, well, I should say a clear of like the first act or something, but I don't think we're like technically out of the first act yet. I think we still have to uncover some stuff. There's things in the cabin we haven't figured out yet. So that is kind of the goal for today, try to figure out as much as we can. And then yeah, on another stream, maybe, I don't know if I'll get any more chances this week. Obviously, we're almost at the end of the week already anyway, but maybe we'll do some more Darkest Dungeon 2. In fact, I have not played anything more than I think just one run on stream for Darkest Dungeon 2, and that was way back when the game like first came out, like the day it came out, I think. And I have played the game since then. I wanted to just do it on stream, but I just didn't feel like screwing with like copying save files, because for some reason they only give you one profile to play on. I'm not sure why. I really hope that that's something that they change. I don't know how many people have like complained or like, well, given feedback about it. It just seems like a weird thing to only have one save file for a game like that, because even though it's even more roguelike than the first Darkest Dungeon, it doesn't really make sense to only have one save file, because you know damn well that just because you own a game on like Steam or Epic or whatever does not mean that there aren't going to be like other people who, are going to be potentially trying to play it on the same computer, which, they aren't necessarily going to want to have multiple people playing on the same save file, because somebody's playing it and then somebody else starts to play it, and then they start unlocking things on their file or whatever. And in other cases, like this is a little unique to streamers, but or YouTubers, whatever. Maybe you want to make maybe you want to do streams of yourself playing it, but you also want to play it off stream without ruining the progress of what you've been streaming. So it helps to have like a secondary file. And it's just a weird thing that, because like every single roguelike, pretty much anyway, that I can think of has multiple save files. Like usually like typically 3 profiles seems to be the sweet spot. I don't know what it is about 3, but that just seems to be where it is. Like Binding of Isaac had 3, Hades had 3, Darkest Dungeon 1 had 3. There's many to go on, but anywho, enough of that. Point is, I plan to play more of it sometime soon. There has been a patch, obviously, if you don't know about that, but that did make the game a little, like, quite a bit harder. Hopefully it'll get kind of rebalanced again soon, because I think it's a little too hard, just because stress management is kind of crazy now. But anyway, enough about another game. Let's play some more Inscryption. Continue, please. Click this thing off again here. Alright, so we're back at it. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. I'm gonna stand up again and look around. I don't think that we like really missed anything too much. But here's like kind of my goal. So this is new, by the way, this skull. I don't know that maybe the skull was here, but I feel like it wasn't. But I don't know if it's something that you get from beating the game or if I just missed it originally. This is obviously new. That was from our first win. We already done all of those. We unlocked the caged wolf. I still don't know if these candles do anything. Nothing has ever happened whenever I click one of them off. But it does make me wonder. Not sure if this does anything. It's kind of weird. So yeah, recently we got the knife from this by unlocking the caged wolf. And yeah, we did the save. That was really early on. So what happened when I beat the game, or sorry, the first act final boss, I don't know. When I beat it, it showed like a little vision of the knife that we unlocked, which tells me that I think I need to actually use it for some reason. Maybe it unlocks something. Now I know that you use it and it cuts out your eye, and it works kind of like weighing the scales with one of your teeth, except I think it pays out more than a tooth does. A tooth is just like one notch, and I think the eye is like a few notches or something. But then this is like the other big thing. I think this has to mean something. And it changes every time I have like a quote-unquote new run. So I think what we need to do is try to get these cards. Like obviously we have squirrels, but if I can get a sparrow, and then on some fight, I don't know if it matters what fight, but during a battle we have to put these cards out like this. I don't know. I hope it just doesn't matter if the other spaces have stuff in them, because that's going to be really hard to make it look exactly like this. But we'll see what we can do. And then obviously there's the clock, but we still don't know what to do with this guy. So let's just play for a bit, and then I guess we'll use the knife at like a boss fight or something, just to see what happens. I'm a little hesitant to use it, but the game seemed to suggest that I should use it. I think. I'm really not too sure. What's our deck, by the way? Obviously we have the stink bug and the stoat, whose forms have changed quite a bit, but I don't think they've changed since the last run. We have a bullfrog and a wolf. I kind of wish the stoat counted as like a canine, but oh well. Let's go for cost instead of kin just now. I think it's a little too early for kin. Oh wait, that's not cost. We were just getting a random card. Okay, so I have given some consideration to this. I really like Bifurcated Strike. It's actually really fucking strong, especially if you can like put it on another card that's already got good strength. With that in mind, like, this is a stronger card than the Mantis Lord, but the Mantis, or sorry, just regular Mantis, is much easier to play, and I think, especially if we just want to maybe sometime sacrifice this to get Bifurcated Strike off of it and put it on something else, we're better off going this route. Hey Anna, how's it going? Hope all is well. Yeah, they're doing okay. Very busy with work as usual, but, you know, doing decently. All full, but, okay, we'll get a pack rat for free. That's fine. See, like, for example, if we sacrifice that Mantis and put its Bifurcated Strike on the pack rat, it becomes a more expensive thing to have to deal with, but then we have something that can hit for effectively 4 damage in a single round. But ideally you want that on like a cheaper card so that you can get it out possibly even as early as turn 1. Alright. Speaking of, so this guy has the same shit who's gonna offset our stuff, but we can get the stink bug out there next time. Or maybe we start with this. Well, we can't without killing something. Could always use the pack rat and get another item, but I kind of want to hold off. Let's just... We'll get the Mantis out But the thing is, the only place to play it is here if we don't want it to immediately die to the pronghorn. But, you know, while it's there, they're just going to cancel each other out, which I guess is fine for the time being. Then as soon as we get a second bone, we can play the stink bug, which I'd prefer to play there, but that's okay. Right, but then you move. Well, we can play the stink bug there if we get the chance. Maybe we do the pack rat and the stink bug. I guess that would be fine. Of course, if we do both, we can just. Well, we don't quite win, do we? Because you'll block one hit. Yeah, I think we'll just slow play it a little bit. Let's do this a little bit weird. Just gonna put him over here. He'll give us, ooh, scissors are nice. And the stink bug's just gonna go there to prevent you from doing anything this turn. We'll do 3 damage this turn, and then the following turn he'll just die regardless. So just pull me a card. It's a wolf. And then yeah, you're gonna take 4. No, you're gonna take 5 this turn, so we'll get 3 points of overkill if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Easy peasy. To the trapper, we can buy some pelts? We should be able to, or early on, I believe. I'll be clear with you. The trapping business been lagging. After being defeated by that challenger, well, I'm thinking of clearing me inventory, trying something else. Pelts are cheaper now. Interesting. Wow, much cheaper. Holy shit, golden pelts are, like, cheap as fuck. We can buy 2 golden pelts and a regular rabbit pelt. I kind of like that idea. Although, well, for when you fight the trapper, it's good to keep pelts in your hand. They don't need to be golden pelts. And we'd rather kind of trade golden pelts later, but you can also get pelts in the trapper fight, so you have my gratitude. I have a feeling those are not going to stay that cheap forever. This reminds me, my light reflecting in my TV looked like the eyes of the captor in this game. I forgot to take a pic, though. Well, you can do it later, maybe. We can check totems. I kind of wish that you could look at your totems all the time. What cards do we have, anyway? If we sacrifice the Mantis, assuming it gives us the chance to, we reduce our deck by 1 card, which is useful. And we can put Bifurcated Strike on something like the Stoat, who's a little stronger, health-wise, and we can maybe power him up later. Alternatively, putting him on the Wolf would be really strong. The only problem is he's pricier to play. We could also just put it on the Stink Bug, but then the Stink Bug works a little differently. Hey, Nightmare. How are you? The halfest damage, yes indeed. As mostly, you know, as far down the middle as you can possibly be. I'm lucky I have the longest phone charge cable ever. It works on my PS5 controller. Interesting. I do not have a long... well, I don't really need a longer one, but I always keep mine... Like, I charge my phone when I go to bed. And I have, like, a little table next to my bed to kind of work as, like, a nightstand. So I always, like, plug it in next to that, and I just... After moving things around a bit for the showing, it's kind of, like, further back than it used to be, which means now whenever I go to, like, plug it in at night, it just feels like it's, like, barely got enough slack. But I like having my phone, like, in arm's reach when I go to sleep. That way I can... Because I don't really use, like, an alarm clock. I feel like most people don't these days. They just use their phone. But... Let's see. Although, honestly, considering it is a USB-C, I probably could just use my PS5 cable. from my PC. It would be a little bit long. Well, it's a little longer, not tons, but... Alright, so yeah, if we go, it's going to depend on what we get, because we might not get the chance to sacrifice the Mantis. But if we do, we could put Bifurcated Strike on something more powerful. The Wolf, again, is a little bit harder to get out there, but it could be useful. Putting it on the Stink Bug could be good, because the Stinky still opposes whatever's directly across from it, not what it's attacking. And it would just become, you know, it would just do more damage on either side. But, like, and this is another one that's kind of easy to get out, like, on turn 1. Some of the time, not always. The Stoat is another one that's, like, really easy to get out turn 1. But we'll see. Let's just go here anyway. See what we get. Okay, we did get the Mantis as a sacrifice. So the question really just becomes, who do we want to put it on? Obviously not a Pelt. The Pack Rat doing 2-2 is not really more beneficial than the Wolf doing 3-3, especially since that's a one-turn kill. If we can summon it, it's just a matter of getting it out there. I still think I might prefer to put it on the Wolf. It's a harder summon, but it just means that by itself it can lethal our opponent in technically one turn if we are able to get it out there on like turn 2 or something. So I think we'll go with that. And then maybe we can do some other things to make it stronger. We don't really need to give it a lot more damage necessarily, but now that being said, it now attacks around whatever it's opposing, so that is something we have to bear in mind. Do pills get destroyed from your deck or the run if you use them in battle? I don't think so. They get used when traded. So when you take them to the trader, or the trapper, like when he's trading, they get spent, or during the trapper fight, you can spend them to pull cards from his side, but then they're also spent. But I don't think if you use them in battle, like in a regular fight, that they get used. At least I don't think. Having the boon of the Bone Lord here would be really nice, just to prevent some of the shit that we're about to get hit by. And so speaking of, we can play a Golden Pelt. I mean, we can experiment at least. If we lose a Golden Pelt, it's not the end of the world. I'd prefer not to, but I guess we just play these. I kind of don't like the play, but we can't sacrifice a Pelt to make a Pack Rat come out, so we're just playing them to get the Stink Bug out there. Right, that's not gonna die yet, though. We may end up having to use the dagger sooner rather than later. We're going to take 2 damage this turn. I don't know that we have a choice. See, this would have been good to have Bifurcated Strike on the Stink Bug here, because we could have completely nullified that whole team. Because Stink Bug would kill those two and, well, not nullify, but would at least reduce you down to 1 so you don't die this turn. It would at least be a block. But yeah, like, we're gonna take 4 damage, so we have to do something if we don't want to die. I mean, it's not a big deal if we lose a life. Maybe we just use the knife just to see what happens. I'm okay with losing a run if we're going to. For now, put you there. You're gonna kill that coyote. There's not really like an alternative here. I mean, well, okay, we can prevent the 2 damage. I'm hesitant to use the knife this early. We can prevent the 2 damage with a squirrel, draw another squirrel next time, sacrifice the Stink Bug because we won't need it there anymore, and then play like the Pack Rat somewhere, but but then we would take another 2 damage and probably die anyway. Let's just do this for the time being, just to see where it gets us. Alright. So you play a squirrel. You play the pack rat by getting rid of those. That kills you, but then we would still be on lethal anyway, which means we either have to cut up a card or we have to use the knife or the hook. I think we're just going to try using the knife. Just, you know, we'll just do it. Oh, here, just do it now, I guess. Here goes nothing. Ooh. Okay, so the eyeball weighs it down by 4. I think we were on 1 away. That's good to know. It would be nice if you just could just use the knife to stab him. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, we're gonna throw the pack rat out there. That gives us a new item, but I can't see what it gave me because I'm blind. So we'll take 2 damage, but at least now we're like set for a moment. I concede. No, we're not. After I just spent that shit, I'm not accepting your resignation. Let's get the stoat out there so we can get 1 extra tooth token. Okay. What's this? Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it. Okay. I thought we were gonna be stuck like this. Whoa, there's some weird eyeballs in here. That's like a goat eye. Okay, clearly we have to take the glowing green one, right? Like, that seems special. Ancestral vision. What the F? Whoa. Find salvation in the cuckoo clock. Okay. Better? Regardless, the choice is final. Okay. Hold up. Can you see anything else in here by any chance? Secret writing. But I don't know what you're trying to tell me with that. Okay, okay. Is it just giving me the solution here? I think that's hour, minute, second. The stunted wolf. Take the film roll before he sees it. Now. What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. No, I'm taking this. What are you up to over there? Oh, we have film. Does anything come out of this top one? Hold on, let me try setting this to... Oh, wait. Setting this to noon again. What? Okay. 11 o'clock, I guess. Oh, it's the ring! We needed a ring, right? Last time... Well, for the boon thing? Okay, well, that was just an accident, but... cool. I don't know why 11 o'clock specifically. I just thought I'd try setting it to noon just to see if after solving this, like, the cuckoo up here would come out. I wasn't sure that... I didn't even think anything was going to happen. And I guess if I had done that in a different order, I wouldn't have stumbled into it either, because I just did the hour hand last. I'm ignoring you. No secret writing on here, although I'm not well, we're still seeing stuff. The little effect that was on our screen is gone, but... Okay, he doesn't have anything to say. Okay, well, so we just got some shit. We still need to figure out this painting thing, though, over here. I don't know if this means anything, or if it's just marked to tell you that this thing is important and that you need to do it, but I kind of guess that we should do whatever... We should try to make whatever's happening in this painting happen. We just haven't really been able to, or I never remember. It's like squirrel far left, sparrow far right, but we have to find a sparrow first and get lucky enough to summon it. Alright, hold up a sec. Stunted wolf. They talked about the stunted wolf before. Whoa, the stoat has like a... Is he turning into a... He's got like a little crank there now. Is he becoming a computer? Or like a radio? That just happened, because he did not look like that before. See, originally Stinkbug said something, well, somebody said something about a stunted wolf. I think it was the Stinkbug, and I thought that he was calling the stoat the stunted wolf, like, and just being like, oh yeah, he's kind of like a wolf, but stunted, you know. I didn't realize that it was a totally different character. 2/2, no powers, single blood cost still. This is, I guess, the third character they were talking about, though, for the one that supposedly has a plan to get out of here, and, well, we had film, so I guess we used film to take a picture of the guy, which means we either need to do it by beating the game again, or by dying and then just taking a picture. But the thing is, normally when you die, he just has the camera most of the time. You only get to, like, have it, or, like, in your hands, like, one time. I almost thought he was wearing a onesie. I mean, I don't know. It could be like a weird onesie, I suppose. Hold on a second. I do have to pay some attention to work message stuff today. There's the possibility that something could come up. I don't think that necessarily will, but I do have to, like, keep an eye out. Anyway, let me catch up on chat really quick. Sorry. I thought of pelts as being used to sacrifice for blood. So yeah, you can't sacrifice pelts. Any card that has, like, this border on it, typically they're, like, free-to-play cards, but not always, because the Caged Wolf was a 2-cost and had this border, but anything that has this border on it usually means it can't be sacrificed, I think. So, like, boulders and trees and all that kind of stuff have the same thing. Gold nuggets, etc., etc. Should make dinner before I get too invested in more mountain parkour. Yeah, Skyrim can be addicting. Although for me, I've played so much Skyrim from back in the day and everything that now if I ever try to go into Skyrim, I get bored after a while. I can't, like, I don't think I'll ever complete another playthrough of that game, even if I was gonna stream it again. Because the thing is, I have streamed it. I streamed it with a bunch of mods, even. And I got, like, I don't know, halfway into a playthrough where I started doing one of the DLCs. The Dawnguard one, I guess. And then I was just like, okay, I think this is enough Skyrim for now. When games are like that, and they're just huge, sprawling... everything, like, they're cool, but once you've played it, like, over and over, it gets very tedious after a while. I might want to revisit them eventually, it and Fallout 4 and whatnot, just to play with more, like, modded content. Not so much just the mods that add, like, weapons and styles and shit to the game, but, like, the actual content mods. Because that's really the thing, is, like, I like Skyrim, but I'd like to do Skyrim with something new, not just Skyrim again. You know, but that's just how it is. Pasta with mushroom sauce, that sounds good. It's worse than the vignette effect you get in Metal Gear Solid 3 when the protagonist loses his eye. Yeah. You get stuck with him having only, like, that one eye vision for a little while. It's not until, like, that whole scene and everything ends and you get to the I can't remember if it's when you get to the river bit or I guess it's when you get there, because you're not looking through his eye anymore at that point. All right. Anyway, this is the trader, so we can trade our pelts. I think we could get another card, which wouldn't hurt. But let's go this way. Are your pelts clean? Hair pelts. I would love a sparrow so I could make the sparrow thing happen. Mirror something. Okay, so these tentacle cards, right? The way they seem to work is they always have some sort of one of the weirdo abilities. I know what the card one is. The card counter, this guy, makes it so that the power, like the damage it does, is equal to how many cards you have in your hand. Which can be good, but is kind of hard to work sometimes, because it's rare that you have more than like 2 or 3 cards in your hand at a time. So it's rare for it to be more powerful than like a 2, 3. This is a really cool boon. Bell ringer I haven't really encountered yet. I don't think. Maybe? And then I don't know what mirror thing is. Obviously it's associated with its power, but I don't know what the mirror thing means. Maybe it mirrors another card. But this is the card one that I was talking about, the card counter. We could get another thing that has bifurcated strike. We could get a duplicate wolf and maybe take it to the mycologist later. In fact, we put bifurcated strike on our wolf, so if we make that wolf stronger, he'll become a 6/4 bifurcated strike and just destroy everything. That seems like a weird play. We might actually just want a cat for once. I haven't been taking the many lives cards very much, but they can be really good at getting a thing going. Let's go with you for the moment. And then sure, I'll take a wolf, I guess. A second wolf. Incredible golden pelts. Yeah, so here that answers that earlier question. We got to keep both of our pelts despite one of them getting destroyed in combat. The Douse seems kind of good. From my understanding, Bellist, which is not the bell ringer thing, he works like a beaver, where if you summon him, he summons like 2 chimes on either side of him, and then if something hits a chime, he attacks whatever hit the chime. So he'll still attack forward on his normal attack, but if anything hits one of his chimes, he automatically hits them back. But they only have like health 1, so that only really lasts for like 1 turn generally. Ouroboros seemed pretty good. I don't know if this had other effects than just being undying. It seemed like the Ouroboros originally said that like killing it made it stronger or something. We still have yet to actually use the Long Elk too. Maybe it's time we gave Long Elk a chance. These are both good cards, but we need some bone cards out in here. Give me a Long Elk. The Amoeba also seems worth it for that regard, but I think I'm gonna take for 2 blood though. If this was like a 1 blood, I would consider it, but 2 is kind of a bigger ask. Less so when you have the cat card out there, though. Even so, I think I'd rather have the Douse this time. These are exquisite, my thanks. Now, admittedly, I could have just... well, actually, are you forced to buy stuff? I mean, forced if you go. I could have skipped this and saved my pelts for the Trapper fight, I think. But, again, you can get pelts in the Trapper fight, so... it's also, that's going to be a while from now, because we haven't even made it to the Prospector yet. A group of starving survivors sit around the dying campfire, blah blah blah. We've read this many times. Let's give something some bonus HP. If you must, do what you must, pick something else. Long Elk being stronger seems good, given that it's a death touch. If we get the chance to combine the wolf later, then that'll already become a 6/4. I don't know if we need to give it more HP. I kind of like making the Long Elk stronger. The cat can also be a decent pick, but I'd rather put it on something that deals damage. Sure. You had an idea. Why not warm your creature by the fire for just a moment longer? One of the starving survivors took a step closer. This would be risky. Push your luck or pull away. I think I'm going to pull away. So this is the first time this has happened, but apparently you can leave... I thought you could maybe choose a different card, but you can apparently leave a creature at the fire, and there's a chance that it gets eaten, or you can just leave with your... But your first upgrade's always free. But we just got the Long Elk. I don't want to lose it. No! Wait, what? Oh no, okay, it works. I thought it did the opposite of what I wanted. I wanted to pull away. We did pull away. I just thought that it was saying that it was being enhanced again, and I was like, no, that's not what I said. Let's go left path for now. I don't really feel like getting... I don't know if I have totems yet or not. I should still have my totems, I think. I have to pay attention in this combat. It doesn't look like we have a totem. I guess we should get one. How's it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. So you found the stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Interesting that we just got all three of you. So we should definitely try to get some totems in the future. Since I went the other way, we're not going to get one, but we are going to want totems. Alright, we could play the stoat, we could play the stunted wolf. The stoat will kill the wolf cub when it hits it though, so I think we'll start there. Back on the board. That's less good. We'll just go ahead and do this just so we get some damage out there. Their wolf is going to kill our stoat, but we can make do. Is he on lethal already? He took one, then he took two. Yeah, so if we even just pass, he loses. If I'm not mistaken, anyway. There's the cat. Yeah, he already loses. So let's just play you. We don't get any bonus, but that's fine. Hey Ashbolt, how's it going? Good to see you. Stoat's seen some shit, yeah. We're definitely going to want to get at least some sort of totem because we have the squirrel head, and I do feel like you shouldn't overvalue the squirrel head above everything else, but if you get the right kind of totem like Trinket Bear or Stinky, I feel like squirrels can be super strong. Not overpowered, but very strong. But having other stuff, if you have the right kind of deck, like just having like flying wolves, for example, or something like that, can also be like crazy powerful. It just really depends on what you get. What do we have? Canine, elk. We have 3 canines, which might eventually become 2 if we ever combine these two. 1 insect, 1 reptile thing. I wouldn't mind a flyer because we are trying to get a sparrow. We got a magpie. Still good. Covetous magpie can fetch any card in your deck, but we really want to find a sparrow so we can make that painting happen. We have several maps to go, so it's not a big deal if we don't get it right away, but hopefully we'll get one soon. Group of starving survivors sit around a dying campfire. There's room for a creature around the fire, one said. Grow their power, blah blah blah. Making you a 2/3 would be smart. You a 2/2 would be fairly smart. I don't think the wolf needs to become stronger right now. Making the cat an actual attacker can be useful so that it doesn't just sit there. We don't need you to become stronger because you already have Death Touch. Since it's so likely for the Stoat to, you know, and the Stinkbug to be played early, it's useful to upgrade them, I think. Hold on, I have a text. Okay. No problem. Yeah, the fetch any card from the deck is really strong. In fact, we kind of don't want to keep the Magpie. We'd like to sacrifice its power and put it on something like the Stoat, so we can immediately not only have a flying Stoat, but he can, if we get him early, he can search the deck for us. So we'll go with the Stoat. I'm just going to give you the 1 power, because it's probably going to... Yeah, surely you could become more powerful. I think not. I don't want to lose the Stoat. I don't know what the odds are if the first time you risk it, if it's kind of a like low chance, but if it's even like 25%, that's kind of risky. At least for a thing you're trying to improve. Specifically like a character card, because they're kind of valuable, I feel. The trees close in tight around you, creating an impenetrable brush. The only way out was forward, and the hobbled shape of a man stood in that way.
I'm so sick of this boss.
Okay. Got any gold in that there skull? Let me crack it open and take a look. Hee-haw. Boss time, eh? Alright, so we would like to kill the pack mule. You really don't have to. We could get the cat out there. But we might also want to save the cat for round 2. Especially if we want to make the Magpie work later. Let's start here. Put the smoke there. Put the Stoat out. I have a bone card, please. Did not get lucky. I was hoping we would. We're gonna take 2 damage. It's gonna offset what we just did. Or we could cut up a card. We could also just steal your coyote, but then we'll also kill you faster than we want to kill. This is a weird play, and it's a bit wasteful, but I think I'm going to cut up his coyote. I know that seems, like, strange to do, but... Hey, Shadok. You might have heard it might be 50% after the first time at the fire. Yeah, 50% is kind of what I've assumed it to be. Which, at least for some cards, is risky. If you're putting it on a card you don't care that much about, it's not such a big deal, but... Yeah. This seems like kind of a waste, but I'm gonna go with this anyway. Well, do I want to? We're gonna take 2 damage. We can put the cat out on the following turn, then just put a bolt. Yeah, we can just take the 2 damage. We don't have to overplay this hard. The wolf cub is gonna get out there a little quicker, but you know, obviously the cat's gonna die like right away, but that's okay. Is it though? Do we even care about? No, we can save the cat for round 2. Just get the bullfrog out there. It kills this. We would take another 2 damage still, but we're kind of stalling, but I'm okay with it. You're gonna get hit for 2, you're gonna die, we'll get a bunch of cards. We need to do something about this coyote if possible. We could just block with a squirrel this turn. But then you're gonna die. I mean, again, that's okay. I mean, honestly, at this point, it doesn't really matter. If we just pull the coyote, then we'll still get the pack mule killed before he dies, so that would, well before, so that would be fine. Just pull a squirrel for now. We'll use this instead. I probably should have just pulled your wolf now that I think about it, but that's fine. It'll be gone next turn anyway. But you're gonna take 4. You're not dead yet. You coward! That mule was defenseless! Okay, so on to the stoat for now. We're about to hit you for another 3, which might have you on lethal. God, I really wish you could look at the thing properly. I'd like to just not play any more cards if possible. Just draw me a regular card, please. Yeah, you're exactly at lethal, so we just want to pass and save our cards. Ooh. Now, if only you were not there and they were like reversed. Because I'd love to just play the wolf here. I guess it doesn't really matter. I've struck gold. We could play a regular wolf and kill one of theirs. I just would love to play the bifurcated one so that I could immediately get, like, lethal on you, but that's not gonna happen no matter where we play stuff. Alright, let's have some consideration here. We kind of want to just play a wolf. Actually, do we have the bones? I'm sure we have enough bones to play the turkey vulture. That would hit you for 3 immediately, because you don't have any flying blockers. Question is, do we have anything else that can... If I play the other wolf, we can hit this space, so you would just die. I think that's the play. We should be able to do it, we just have to do it the right way is all. Oh, I still have to draw. I'd love to get the pack rat out there too, just to get an item back, but I think we'll just have to do that some other time. Squirrel, squirrel. Specifically, we want the bifurcated wolf. It's not a bifurcated wolf, but the one that does bifurcated strike. Then the turkey vulture. And we should just hit you for 6 immediately. If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Your lives are restored. I don't know why I was still giving him, like, vague prospector voice there. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Could I please have a sparrow? Well, the sparrows aren't rare, I don't think, so we're not going to get one. We already have a douse. I would love a Euryale if we could somehow get it. Ooh, but this is... especially if we can sacrifice you and put you on something strong, like even just the stoat or something.
Yeah, always big mantis god.
I love how the other dude is just commenting now. Wiping the dust from your trousers, you returned to your journey. Even, like, you either sacrifice the mantis god to put trifurcated strike on something, or you put, like, death touch on the mantis god and it just wrecks everything. We will need another map. Alright, I don't think anything else has changed. Tepid water flooded your boots. Flies swarmed around you. You had entered the wetlands. We got our cuckoo clock stuff. We still have to make this happen if we can ever find a sparrow. We killed the boss though, so we should get these. Alright. We also want to try to get a totem at some point, because I neglected getting that earlier. I kind of want to go this way, just to see if we get a sparrow. This gives you like a nice sigil item, but there's no guarantee what you're going to get in either of these. But I kind of want to go item path. We don't necessarily need to power something up again right now. Let's go this way just to see what item we can potentially get. Trial of Wisdom, Trial of Damage, or Power, sorry, Trial of Kin. We have a couple of wolves, or canines. 2 insects. bugs, whatever the hell they're calling these things, and then just one bird, one elk, one reptile-y thing. Trial of Wisdom is sigils, right? We would need 3 sigils total. We have a good few, and some with multiple sigils. I think that's the one I'm going to try. Although, Power 4? Power 4 might actually be easier to acquire. We do have one that has a 0, but let's go with that. Yeah. Come on, give me a fucking sparrow. No sparrows. Trinket Bearer Ringworm could be cool. Mighty Leap Pronghorn is interesting. I don't really want the worker ant that just shoves things around. Let's go with the ringworm. I like item cards. Now the question is, since we have that, do we care about getting this? This seems like a bit of a waste when we already have 2 items. Let's go to the campfire after all. Alright, who would like some more HP? The Mantis God could be good, just to make him a little bit stronger. Alas. I like the idea of stronger Mantis God, even though ideally I'd like to sacrifice the Mantis God and put its power on something, or put its sigil on something else that's already stronger, like even just the stoat. So I don't know if it's a great idea to empower you if we plan on hopefully sacrificing you. Now there's no guarantee of that, but I think I'd rather just put more HP on something else. Like maybe even just the cat, but that's kind of a weird one. It could make you a 2/5. You know what? Let's invest in our stoat. It's weird, but let's do it. No, thank you. Do you want to know a secret mechanic I just learned about the campfires? I'm gonna say no. I am trying to figure out most of these secrets and things on my own, but I do appreciate you asking. Okay, skink. We could put the ringworm out there immediately just to get that item, and then sacrifice it for the bullfrog. We can also just block with it if we want, but the wolf ideally is what you want here. I think what we do, since it does 6 and you're only doing 1 anyway, we don't actually sacrifice the ringworm yet so that we can play wolf turn 2. We just want to get this out here round 1 and then have it not die. Okay, that sucks, but although we could have, I suppose, still played the bullfrog anyway. But that's fine. Just do one of these. And then you're gonna come out here and we win. Okay. Trapper. I don't think we have much money yet. We've not gotten a lot of bonuses. Let's go cards. Because yeah, and then I guess we'll hit another campfire. Come on, give me a fucking sparrow. Damn it. Duplicate bullfrog could be good. We don't have a lot of bone cards. Give me the bat. We don't have a lot of flyers either. You see your money from the escape menu? I think that's film. Unless, I don't know. 5 money? Okay. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. Blah, blah, blah. Who do we make stronger? My plan is this. I want to make the stoat stronger because he's typically an early draw card. and I want to give him Trifurcated Strike. We could alternatively put it on something that has like Death Touch in the future so that it just destroys everything anyway, but I don't know. Let's be weird about it. Consider leaving, blah blah blah, no thanks. He's getting to be a strong boy now. 3 damage is nothing to sneer at. That's quite good damage, especially for a 1 cost. Not the best of cards. We should probably just put the cat out there. We can literally play all of our cards, I think. Because we can play squirrel into cat, and then just sack the cat repeatedly for the other 2. Whoa, that was weird. Put that there. Play this bullshit. I guess play the ringworm for now. Okay, second scissors is nice. Ew. Okay, you're gonna die, and we'll put Mantis God there, I think. Because then, yeah. We don't quite have enough of that for you. You'll tap both of these once, kill that adder, we'll take 1 damage, that's okay. God, that's so strong. Damn it, stop throwing adders at me. Now the bat. The bat will do 2 damage. We will do 1 damage this turn from the Mantis God. I like the stink bug actually because we can just keep you from doing anything else this turn, and then we can play the Mantis God, or sorry, the bat a little bit later. Masterful. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because it would have killed the adder anyway, but poor Mantis God. Alright, now draw me this. Pack Rat we can't get out there immediately because we need another squirrel or something, but we gotta do something about you, though. If we play the bat will get killed if we put it like in front of either of these 2, but it would still prevent the damage, and we would do 3 this turn. And then the Pack Rat can go out and do something the following turn, but we're kind of just like going back and forth. I still think that's fine for now. The thing is, I don't think we even can play it though. We don't have enough bones. Now that I think about it. Not without sacrificing something first. We could play both the Pack Rat and the bat. I guess that would be alright. By sacrificing the stink bug, we play the Pack Rat like here or something, and then the bat in one of these, or wherever really, but and it'll do its damage regardless. I guess that's fine. We'll take damage from this, but just throw it here so that the 3 damage doesn't come through. Why is it all 2 costs? 2 damage, 2 damage, then you get hit for 1. No, wait. Does that come forward and then hit? Because then you would do 2. That That would still be like alright, but we would love to get the douse out there. Although again, by itself it's not that great. Well, the alpha will come down and then attack. Yeah, I guess it would work that way. Yeah, so it would be 3 damage to us this turn, putting us here. Following turn, if we play a squirrel, we can get the douse out there. We would kill these 2 cards, take 1 damage, still be okay, but if he keeps playing shit, we're gonna be in like rough shape. Of course, we could use this to go flying and do more damage directly to him, but that still puts us in a weird spot. I just realized I should have used an item anyway, because I think we didn't get anything because of that. So I guess just pass for the moment. We deal 2 first. I forgot, so we aren't in as bad of shape. Give me a squirrel. Let's play the douse. The sucky thing is I can't get the chimes out at all. There won't be any carryover damage, unfortunately. Alternatively, we could wait, I guess. Can we afford to wait? You'll die, but then we'll get hit for just 2 damage. Then the pack rat will die. Then we could put the douse out, which will kill the adder, and then the bullfrog will hit the chime, killing it. Maybe we just wait. Not by wait, I mean we can also just play a squirrel. We don't have to actually just do nothing. Okay, play the squirrel. You summon the douse here so that it, or well, in either really, so that the chime comes out. It's gonna kill either of those 2 cards anyway. It's a longer fight than it needed to be, but okay. Now we're technically winning, but let's just see what we get. I concede. No. No conceding. In fact, let's get rid of your bullfrog while we're at it. Get as much as we can out here, although that's precisely enough. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Okay, so now we actually see the long elk's face. I don't know if you just have to play it and see it in combat to actually see its face. I feel like that wasn't the case before, but I don't know. I guess we'll get 1 bonus card, or token. 1 extra gold tooth. Alright. One time this guy conceded for me when he absolutely would have won the next turn. There was no way for me to kill him. Yeah, that's weird. Another mantis god? Okay, okay. Oh no, sorry, that's a regular mantis. What am I thinking? I just saw a mantis and was like, mantis god! Okay. Even so, I'll take it. Okay, we're gonna go for totems. This does mean we'll have to fight a mini-boss, but we do have some items. We have 2 pairs of scissors, in fact, which is pretty nice. Came upon the old woodcarver, fixed her intense gaze upon you, blah blah blah. Ugh. Ugh. Is this ant spawner? Okay, so we could play a squirrel and spawn an ant. That's actually not bad. I don't really like... There's no point in having a fucking sprinter squirrel. At least not that I can think of, anyway. Because, yeah, then we get free ant cards. I mean, they're not free to play, but we get them in our hand at least, so we always have something that can be drawn in 1. So we have sprinter snakes. You took the film roll. Is that correct? My plan nears its moment of truth. But you must defeat him first. Okay, so we do have to win, because then that's the only way you really, like, get the camera in hand. There's good old Mantis God, which we can summon. Alright, play the squirrel. We get an ant. Play the cat. Over here for now. And then we play the Mantis God. We can play all three of these, so we might as well. We're gonna... It's a weird one. We're gonna play the worker ant as a blocker for now, just over here. Mantis God is gonna go here so he doesn't get weakened, and then Stunted Wolf is gonna go here because he can still chip away at the skunk. The cat was kind of a good get here. Right. I forgot that we would have enough damage to just beat him in one turn. It's easy to forget how powerful Trifurcated Strike is. Alright, I kind of want to go to the Mycologist so that we can maybe combine our wolf into a super wolf, but yeah, maybe we'll get a sparrow for lucky. We did not. Bone Waffle, how's it going? I guess we'll take you. Do you have they are not victims? The wolf is all we have. So let's make a 6/4 bifurcated wolf. Bifurcated strike wolf. It's not a bifurcated wolf. It's just a, I mean, it's about to be a bifurcated wolf, but this procedure, it is grisly. Look away. That's pretty dope. What have we done? Made me a good card's what you did. Alright, time for the angler. What you first mistook for a misshapen boulder appeared to be a hulking man. You attempted to sneak past him, but your foot made contact with a metal bucket. I love the angler's music. I am the angler, you are the fish. We meet again. Right, your kingfisher's over there. We definitely want to summon the cat. Right, because he shouldn't pull this turn. Thank you for the ant. Cat goes there for now. And that does mean that we can't do anything to that kingfisher. I probably should have put it in an empty space, but that's alright. Leave the smoke out of this for now. It's not gonna get hit. We'll play the Stunted Wolf and the worker ant, I guess, and start just hitting you for damage. Alternatively, we can play the worker ant just to get the pack rat out there, and then we do 4 damage to you this turn so that he ends very quickly. But I think we might want to save pack rat for round 2 just in case, because it's good to just immediately take whatever you have off the board so you're not hitting bait buckets. So let's just do it like this instead. It's less damage, but that's alright. Pass there. That's true, we do have scissors. Play a squirrel. We get another free ant. Next turn we can play you. Although nah, we won't because you're gonna die. But we can still play it in the place of the squirrel.
Die already.
Go fish. Okay, so we're gonna have to hit at least one of these. So for now, I think we use the scissors just to not have to deal with multiple sharks. Still need to draw something. Give me a squirrel. one too would work. Well, in that case, because I didn't even think about that. I always forget, you know, that flying can actually be kind of good. Yeah, you don't need to tell me what to do. I got it. That's alright. Yeah, because that'll be 6 damage immediately if we do that. I don't think there's any other reason to go with, like, another card over that, aside from just getting an item out of it. But I think the pack rat has to be down for the flying to affect it. That is something you can answer for me. If I apply flying first and then summon the pack rat, does the pack rat also get flying, or does it have to be out first to be affected by the item? If you know. I think it has to be out when you use it. Okay, that makes sense. In that case, we won't worry about the item. We'll just go ahead and summon the ant. And make them fly so that you're on lethal immediately. Yeah, if I could get rid of the cat and put the pack rat in its place somehow, then I would just do that, but... Although, I guess technically now we can play the pack rat. No, it has to be out. Never mind. Overthinking. Okay. You die. Need a light? Yes, thank you. Perhaps one of these will entice you? I really just want a fucking sparrow, frankly. Mothman has been a little hard for us to get out there lately. Especially if we're, like, prioritizing cat card. Maybe we just take an amoeba this time. Mole Man's not bad, though. Just as a defense card. You know what? I've been sleeping on Mole Man for a long time. Let's take a Mole Man. Shaken, but with a newfound resolve, you move past the pond where the angler now lay. Let me see. The beauty of the falling snow could not distract you from the chill in your bones. Your body quaked in a futile attempt to maintain warmth. You had finally reached the snow line. Well, obviously we're going there first. We could do a sacrifice on something like the Mantis God, maybe, to put on the Stoat finally, for that trifurcated strike. I mean, I love Mantis God in and of itself, too, but removing some cards from our deck would be good, because we have a lot, especially since we're about to get more. And I'm okay with the Ant Totem right now, so I don't really feel like getting another totem. Trial of Power, Trial of Bones, Trial of Kin. Kin's still a little... eh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go Kin, even though it only is 2. We're gonna go Power again, just hope we get lucky. 2, well, okay, that was easy. Give me a sparrow. Nope. Stinky Moosebuck. Nah. Ant Summoner Skink. Undying. Okay, hold on. Right, I can't. I know that all the tentacle cards, like this, is what its power is, but I don't know what the mirror specifically means, and that's not me asking for an answer. I want to figure it out, but it being another Undying could be good, especially at 3 health. I don't really feel like I need a skink, especially with the ant thing, because we already got like a lot of that right now. Let me give this a try, just so we can figure out what the mirror does. And let's see if we can summon or sacrifice Mantis God maybe for the Stoat, or just the regular Mantis I would accept. We can sacrifice Mantis God. I hope it'll let me put it on the Stoat. I think it lets you choose from all your cards, but I'm not sure. I should be able to back out, I think. Alright, there's the Stoat. I think that's who I'm gonna go with, because he's so strong. Putting it on like a death touch thing would also be like really powerful, but think we'll just go this way. We've been investing in him, so... Yeah? Alright. Sorry, Mantis God. But you're not really dying, you're imparting your power, your wisdom, your abilities upon the stoat, so you live on. In a way. Martyred. That is a very lucky draw. Okay, Mr. One Turn Kill. Let's just go ahead and do that. Blam, blam, blam. 9 damage. Thanks for all the fucking money. Din-din time? Nice. Enjoy. I think we go power again, although we have a lot of sigil cards now. We have literally one card with no sigils on it. We're going sigils. Okay. All hail the Stoat God. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Raven. I saw a flying thing and I was like, ooh, Sparrow? Sparrow me? No, no. I think we're gonna go with the Raven because it has Corpse Eater, so its cost is negated. This is also good, but it's basically just a weaker version, so plus it's flying. Raven Egg can be cool too, but I'm not the biggest fan of growth cards. It depends. Some of them are really good, but some of them are kind of hard to play. Especially if it's like ends up being like you get a bunch of growth cards like in one of your first turns or something, and you're just like, I have like nothing that can do anything, so they're just gonna die. Or I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. Do I have any good duplicates at this point? I think we've... I don't think we have any, do we? No, I don't believe so. So, if we go here, we can get a duplicate card. We do have an item space free. I kind of want to fight a mini-boss. I think we'll go this route. Maybe we'll get a fucking Sparrow. There's gold in them cards. Gold, that tells you. Oh! I knew this thing was in the game. I've been waiting for it to show up. I think this thing tells you stuff. Might be a little late for that now. Oh no, you can't use that. Well, obviously we'll take you. Then I think we need to try to use it right away, and then he, like, takes it away from us. Dodo, how are you? It's good to see you. Alright, so you have Stinky Deer. Turn 1 Stoat, turn 1 Stoat. Sag. I'd really like to know what you do. We could get the Stoat, actually. We can get it right now. Use this. I am serious, you cannot use that. There's no possible use for it. I'll place it on the shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. Alright. So we summon this. We play the squirrel that gives us an ant. We play the ringworm that gives us an item. We play the tentacle off of that. No, sorry. We play the tentacle, then the ringworm, then we sacrifice the ringworm to get the magpie that gives us the Stoat, then we play the Stoat and we win. Squirrel. Tentacle. Ringworm. Pliers are nice. Shiny. Keep me alive. You're gonna do that all on your own, buddy. We just did 10 damage. Not even a problem. Look at all that cash. That cashish. Mini boss. Mini boss, okay? Too easy. Magpie really did give us the win there. I'll take a second Raven. Well, it's not Corpse Eater, though. Maybe we want another Turkey Vulture. Don't we have a... No, I guess we don't have a Turkey Vulture. We got it in the pack mule. That's, I mean, it would tell us with the mushroom if it was a duplicate anyway, so... Schmini boss, yeah. I mean, we could make our one Raven stronger at the mycologist, but I don't know if I care about that. Just give me the turkey vulture. Do we make the stoat even stronger? That seems like a bit of an overinvestment at this point. But think of all the money. If it was health, I would probably do it. For damage, I don't know. I think we should put it on something else. You can't just invest in one card. It's a very bad decision. What would we want to make better? Probably the regular Mantis, 2 damage, bifurcated strike. This guy's already doing 6 damage 2 directions. I don't think he needs to be better. Yeah, let's go with the regular Mantis. You say that, but Stoat God, though. The problem is, the reason why you can't just invest in, like, one card specifically is that once you get to, like, certain boss fights, you know that that card won't last throughout the battle. It's gonna get taken away from you at some point. I think I'll take you. Even though that would have been an okay time to, like, risk something, but I didn't really feel like it. Okay, if we go here, we don't have any pelts, so I kind of don't want to go this route. I think you might still get something for free, but I think we'll go this way. We don't really need items, we don't really need to visit the cave. We might even just go here, get a card, and then sacrifice a card. You get the Bone Lord thing going. Greetings. Okay, well, we did make the Mantis stronger, so can't get them both out yet. 4 damage, turn 1. I think so. And then he's immediately gonna go away. Yeah, you got a lot of elks. Elk fawn specifically, which is a little nasty. If we summon a squirrel, we can get another ant, but that doesn't really... We need, like, one of our unkillable cards, really, to have, like, the full engine going. But I still think we do that just to at least get... Man, if only... Well, maybe no, we should do the Stunted Wolf, that way we can kill 2 cards in one sweep. I think that's a better play. Even though it should be this one, I think, because they got pushed left. These are going to get stronger, unfortunately, but... I still think that's, like, our better play right now, and then we can get the bat out there later, but... Could also start cutting up some of your cards. We don't really need all these scissors. See, we're gonna take 2 this turn, I think, unless you flip first. Maybe you flip first. It shouldn't be lethal for us either way. Yet. Yeah, they do flip first. We're gonna have to cut up some cards or something. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get what we needed to start getting the right stuff out there. I mean, we can sacrifice the wolf. If we do, we can also get both ants out there if we play a squirrel first. And then the bat too. I think that would actually give us quite a lot of damage. Maybe not enough, but... Alright, let's see. Play a squirrel just to get it down there. And then these will become 2s, so we put them here so they can just do 4 damage. We sacrifice you to get the bat out. Well, actually, we don't need to sacrifice you because the bat will go out anyway, so we might as well just leave you there. Unless we want to sacrifice you for another ant to make it... Yeah, we could do that and make it 6 damage. And then we're in better shape, because then I think we can actually win, possibly. Let's see. We would do 2 from the bat, and then plus... Yeah. Just make sure I'm not doing this incorrectly. One there. Because one's going to get blocked, but they should still do 6 damage to the empty spaces. For now, just... Wait, no, did I miscounted. We would have needed something else. I could just chop up one card to make it work a little bit better anyway. Because we're at 7 away. That's 6. If we put another ant out, the only way to get it out there is to sacrifice the wolf. We can put the bat down, but we're doing 6 damage immediately. I think that might still be what we want to do anyway. Let's just start here. Put you there. You're doing 4 damage. Now you put the bat out. Just here. Now we're doing 6 damage. We would take 2 this turn, so, you know, or we can cut 1 card. These aren't gonna die. I think, yeah, here, just do it like this. These will get killed. We just need to summon another ant. Okay. Now we're fine. Man, our cup runneth over as far as money is concerned. We did use a scissors, but that's alright. Give me a fucking sparrow, please, for the love of God. Nascent Raven is no less convincing in its incubation. I mean, we could make a super vulture. Biggest Decus also sounds good, but Biggest Decus is not that great of a card. He's cheaper to play technically, but since we're gonna get the Boon of the Bone Lord anyway, and eventually have more bones, I don't know. I just think I want another Turkey Vulture if I'm gonna choose something. Okay, hold up a second. If we do get a Sparrow, it's Sparrow right, Squirrel far left. Alright, sacrifice something here. What do we not really want? Bone Waffle we could probably keep. He's pretty cheap to play. Maybe the Bullfrog. It just occurs to me that I don't have that many things that I want to sacrifice. We could just get rid of the extra Turkey Vulture that we just picked up. I don't know that we're gonna need to do another Mycologist. And I kind of want to keep the Mole Man just in case. Let's just sacrifice the Turkey Vulture. Maybe it's a strong enough card that we'll get like a bigger boon somehow, but I kind of just want the Bone Lord one. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you sacrifice a rare card, you get something better, but it might only ever be the minor boon of the Bone Lord there or something. Because, you know, obviously you get other boons at before the final boss, or you can at least. The trapper sat hunched beside one of his traps, slowly cranking open. He gingerly removed a mangled hair from the steel teeth, but left the trap unhinged. You shouldn't have come here. Thanks for the free bone. Thanks for the squirrel. Alright. So it's the trapper. The thing you have to remember about him is that he can be a little bit of a hard counter to a lot of your like OP cards. Let's put the smoke out somewhere. I guess just here for now, just to get some extra bones out there. We'll get a pelt. No, we won't get a pelt out of that, but. Once that dies, we can play both of these if we want, which we do. We do want pelts. It makes the second round easier, sort of. Getting you out there for the Sacrifice is good. I think we kind of want to get that engine going just for the heck of it. Even though I would love to just get a pelt immediately from you with something like an ant. I still think that we just do this. Although the thing is, this is not a non-attacker. It's... I just don't know what it mirrors to get the damage from. I guess it's still fine, but... for now, just put you there. Maybe just mirror it. No, it says 0 right now. You could play a stink bug. That will negate your damage coming in, so yeah, sure. The douse. I should remember to keep playing squirrel cards anyway, just to get more ants, but I don't really want to play the douse just now. I think we just play Bone Waffle here and just smack you. We're gonna lose some creatures, but we'll get pelts in the process, so that's fine. We don't lose them yet. It won't be until the following turn, but. Give me a regular card for now. Okay, we got the wolf. I think I might save you for next turn, or for the next round. Phase 2. These are gonna die. That's gonna come in. That's okay. We'll get hit for 1, but that's fine. Maybe he just mirrors whatever's across from him. That would make sense. Alright, we get Bone Waffle back. I always forget that. That's great, actually. In that case, I would kind of like to put Bone Waffle down, maybe in front of the Leaping Trap. Well, no, because it's going to kill that. I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright, keep these, if you can. We got to throw Bone Waffle out there somewhere. Draw a squirrel for now. Bone Waffle can kill the bullfrog, not the wolf, but he could block the wolf and then kill the wolf later. I kind of prefer that because we could just put an ant down here like a couple of times. Let's do this. Play you. Play you for the moment. We get a worker ant. The worker ant can smack you once. Wolf is good because he won't hit the trap in front of him. That's true, but we could actually put him out now. In fact, this would be a good time to do it. So, give me a little Bone Waffle. Wait, I gotta draw a card first. We can put Bone Waffle out now and then sacrifice him. A weird one. I want to just keep this squirrel. If we just put you out here, we can do it like this. He'll hit these two and kill them, and then the following round he'll just destroy. We'll still hit you for 1 this round anyway. We could put a squirrel out now just to get the extra ant in our hand, but we don't need to yet, so I think we'll just wait. We can also just literally play Bone Waffle again anyway, and then you'll get hit for... So yeah, that's actually a bigger overkill, right? Because you die immediately. Then... Well, no, he'd get hit for 6 anyway. That's fine, just do this. The overkill doesn't matter on phase 1, I guess, anyway, because you don't really get any extra cash. It is the end of my turn. Alright, let's see what you got here. Let's trade. Okay, here's how we want to try to make this easy for ourselves. We immediately take... I hope you brought pelts. I did, in fact. Because these creatures are prepared to rip your throat out. Trade for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. That's fine. Don't even worry about it at all. Because right now, you're there. So we just take you, and we take you, and you're dead. Well, we know we need to get rid of you first, but, I mean, you'd still die, but we have enough pelts anyway, so. I'll just take all you got. Very well. Yeah, you know you lost. Don't even act like you don't know. Let's do so much fucking money. Also, hey, Reverend, how's it going? Enjoy your lurk. Let me relight your candles. I mean, we've been using these sacrifice engines. I'm gonna get another one because they're really good for what we have, particularly for ant build, I guess. The mystery of the trapper and the trader occupied your thoughts as you wandered onwards. The light in the distance caught your eye. Alright, we've already made it to the cabin. Let me think. Okay, so we can trade... Do we even have... We don't have any pelts to trade. I don't think we... I think maybe you might still get something for free, but... Wait, no. When you trade, you do... Wait. This trader is like... It's pelts for cards, I think. Not the one where you buy pelts with your money. We should just save our money. I don't know if it persists from run to run, but I don't know that we can spend our money here. We're probably better off sacrificing something or just getting some items. I don't know how many items we even have at the moment. We have 2, so we would only get 1. This is just not going to happen this round, I guess. Unless we somehow just randomly get a sparrow. Keep sealed. Oh, right. Arrgh. The pain is unbearable. Even after all these years, what do you want? I have very little to live for these days. Could it be you have the Master's eye? Does this mean the Master can see me? Magnificus, can you see me? Can you free me? Arrgh, it is done. The Master is free. Oh, the end must be close now. If Magnificus is free, it must be close. Watching the angler lose, now that soothes my pain. An old rival of mine, that fisherman. He bested me this time, but I will have another chance. I witnessed the final defeat of Leshy over there. Quite a spectacle, though I had no hope that it would bring me freedom for that to happen. I think you would need something special up your sleeve. Well, we got the film, so I guess we got it or something special. This dude that we're playing, I think he's the Leshy, by the way. Oh, I see you have a little something up your sleeve. Fear not, I won't blow your cover. You just need to get a hold of that camera of his. Maybe if you defeated him, you would get a chance. I see that you have something special. Legendary camera, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think you're mostly kind of done. Alright. Cards. We could sack something, like the magpie maybe, and just put that on something else, just so that its ability is one step closer to being in our hand. I don't know that we need an item, but then again, having 3 items for the end could be useful. Let's just go with this. I know we're only getting 1 item out of it, but... Weird choice. Give me this. The warm light of the cabin cut through the thick fog. Surely your tribulations ended here. Bone pig is fun to say. The Hoggy Bank. You done, kid. You done. Well, let's see what happens. We have the ring. I got a ring anyway from the cuckoo clock. So if he gives us the trial of the ring this time, we can just get the boon automatically. I just don't know if he offers that every time. A rare opportunity arose. The great boons of Leshy's Woods were on offer. Trial of the Swift, Trial of the Ring. Oh, these are just non-starters, but we have the ring, so. Let the Trial of the Ring begin. You are wearing a fine ring. You pass, of course. Your choice of boons. Boon of the Bone Lord, start a battle with 8 bones. This is super good. Boon of the Goat's Blood. You will start a battle with a black goat on the board. Nah, we're going Magpie. Once again. Oh, you can do it. You can do. Hey, you can have 2 boons? I didn't know that. I thought like you had 2 chances to get a boon. The ringworm also counts? Counts as what? This is rarity, this is flyers. This was, I already forgot what this one was. Counts as a ring. Oh, okay. I didn't have one last time, so I couldn't have done it anyway, but that's cool to know. We have rares, obviously. We do have some flyers. We don't have a ton. Just one of the cards that we draw has to be rare or a flyer or... Again, forget it. I don't remember what this one is. I'm just not going to pick it. Last time it was like a no-go. How many rares do we have? We purchased 2, so we have more than you would otherwise have from like a boss fight. Let's go with rarity. Let the Trial of Rarity begin. I think that's a rare, so we yep, okay, we're good. We get 2 boons. You may choose one. Bone Lord, Tree Master, Boon of the Ambidextrous. You get to draw twice at the beginning of your turn. Okay, that's our choice. Okay, we better fucking win this shit. If I win if I lose with this setup, I won't be a little. You managed to get both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I am impressed. You have been a worthy adversary, but unfortunately, I must soon put you to death. Now, we don't have the trinket bearer squirrels this time, so, and that was what effectively brought us to victory last time. Barely, but... Let's see. Hello again, Leshy. You're back. Sit.
Well, looks like I'll have to beat him again.
Oh, how I relish this moment. Flames will not suffice this time. Yep. You get your 3 lives. Squirrel. Okay, Child 13 can do some work for us. Long Elk is a death touch, which is kind of good. He has enough HP to not die to the amalgam if we want to throw him there, but he would also move if we want to just block with something. No, but he's going to move to the right. Let's play you here so that you block that. We want to summon Child 13, and then we just play Long Elk to kill you, I guess, or maybe the Bone Waffle for now, and then Long Elk next turn to kill that amalgam. Alternatively, we might just put Child 13 here for now. Nah, it's not gonna stay there, so just put it in the corner like you were going to, I guess. I forgot he changes. Alright, that's fine. He changes when you sacrifice on him. I think he goes back to 0 if you do it twice. This needs to go, but it'll kill Child 13, unfortunately, if we don't have some means of doing something about it. Of course, we could make our dudes fly this turn, maybe. He'll still block the ant, but if we summon... We don't have enough bones for you yet, but if we summon, like... You can pull out Stoat at any time. Oh. Do you just mean the RNG? Because I can't. I don't have the means of searching for him yet. Oh no, I can. That's right. That's right. Because of the... Yeah. Because of the boon. Alright, let me think about this for a second. He's gonna want to take my Stoat at some point, but let's at least pull him. We can draw 2 cards. I don't know if that lets us take like a squirrel and a regular card, or just 2 from whichever one we choose. We'll start with the Stoat. Lucky draw. Okay, so we can choose another thing. We should probably take a squirrel, just so we have one, maybe? Although that's not so necessary when you can choose what cards that you get. Ultimately, we want to make sure that we're killing this thing, but we could do that with the long elk if we sacrifice this squirrel at least, just for the bone. This will come back to our hand. Child 13 is gonna die, unfortunately, unless we can... Maybe... Hold on. Not if we play the Stoat correctly, because he does 6 damage if we hit these 2 empty squares, so we just need to get rid of the ant, or honestly Bone Waffle, because he'll just come back to our hand, and then... Yeah, that'll work. This spot, you sure? Yeah. I should still block you anyway, probably. Even better. Okay, he's gonna prospect, which sucks, but... The moon-soaked forest bed gave rise to shadowy figures, gasping for night air after their long and torturous slumber. Or maybe he won't yet. Lois and Casey. Ah, yes. I remember that one. He might not get the chance since we got through already, but I guess we'll see. You're flying, but that's going to block anyway. But it actually won't, because it'll die before he even gets to attack. Let's just start grabbing some cards. Seems like a good call for Corpse Eater, and then give me the wolf just so it's in our hand. We could also just make you flying right now, and then because he'll ignore those 2. Yeah. Unless he somehow turns them into grand furs immediately. Cost 1 item, easy peasy at least, and he doesn't get to prospect a single thing. He just goes straight to the moon. This ought to work again. It didn't work for you last time, buddy. Right, I'm glad I took that fan and went for the item, because that actually just made that really simple. Oh yes, it still works just fine. Okay, you only do 1 damage per turn, so Bone Waffle will come back to us. Child 13 is unfortunately going to die, so we might want to put something like the wolf out there immediately. No, put the long elk out there. Yeah. Long elk. Just give me 2 squirrels. And I gotta sacrifice something first. Do it like this. Wolf me? Elk me, and you're done. You're not the first to triumph over the moon, but go on, finish it. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that money. Of course, we don't get any of it, but I hadn't tried that yet. Finally, Long Elk got to play. Just... How about a little death touch? A little skeletal elk boy? You had won the respect of the strange cabin's inhabitant. Your body quaked as the adrenaline of the battle subsided, leaving you with a gnawing hunger you had not eaten for days. Is it not so? Woo! Woo! Big old pile of shit. Surely this food will please you. I took extra care in preparing it. Did you? Did you, though? Really? This does not meet your standards? Very well. Stand there. But maybe I turned the tables on you. Who gave you that? Eat shit. You absolute ingrate. Okay. Whoa. We got his picture. I thought we lost. Like, I thought he beat me to the punch. Look at all these corpses. All the past players, I guess. And that's him over here? Yeah, because the camera, I guess, takes your life. He died, and I guess we put him behind some boxes. Or he just stumbled back there, I don't know. I can't see shit. I think we're in the same room, we just need to... But I can't do anything. But maybe now... I just don't want to screw something up. Like, if I go to the start screen, I hope it doesn't, like, fuck with anything, but I don't seem to be able to do anything, so... I think because we got the thing for the screen, though, we just go back. Yeah, because we unlocked new game. Purging deck data, no! Biggest deck is... In the beginning, the world did not know cards. That is, until the day the scribes arrived. Alright, well this one's clearly Leshy, so there's... Wait a minute, but that... These are the fucking other characters, the character cards. Each had their own method of inscription to create cards. Grimora used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Stinkbug make me? Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. P03 used a particle scanner to copy the CPU's robots. That's going to be the Stoat. And Magnificus used his brush to paint his wizard's pupils. Right, we've seen that, but that could also be the Stunted Wolf now. With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until one day, a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. What if I say no? I thought it might be like cheeky and see if I could like walk around the sign. Hand, cat, shield, wizard hat, stinkbug, leshy, stoat, maybe stunted wolf, or whatever the hell else Magnificus is supposed to be. It could just be the thing that's in the jar, but the jar said that Mag was referring to Magnificus as the master, so it could be the stunted wolf. Studded Wolf's original form, anyway. Let's go with... I don't think this is a shield necessarily. It could be like a disc or some other robotic shit. Let's go with Stink Bug. We'll go left to right for now. Wait, hold on. Does this look any different? Why was the color... Oh, because I was hovering my mouse over it, that's why. Your ambition is to replace Grimora and become the Scribe of the Dead. Oh. Leave it. Your ambition is to replace Lesh and become the Scribe of Beasts. Your ambition is to replace PO3 and become the Scribe of Technology. Your ambition is to replace Magnificus and become the Scribe of Magics. Yeah, let's go with the Scribe of the Dead, why not? Hopefully we can do more of these later. The cards were added to your collection. Maybe you just choose one and then you face off against the others, or I don't know, we'll see. The game has become quite different. This was where we were, I think, at Leshy's place. So I think we're headed here, maybe? Deadlands? Leshy's dead place, even it says RIP there. Technology land. Wizard land. Oh, whoops. Oh, you can... No, okay. I thought for a second there would let me re-choose. HD's a necromancer, I knew it. I don't know if it's a good idea for us to go up against her, assuming we even can, like, right away. You're here, marvelous. I am Grimora, Scribe of the Dead. Until quite recently, I was disgraced. Though I was returned to my former glory with the help of some unlikely friends. If you wish to test your skills against me, you must first prove your wits. You must discern which tomb marks the final resting places of my lovely ghouls. Which of these, or which of these? Found a piece of an epitaph. It reads, "Does not hold a grudge." Okay. You found a piece of an epitaph eaten by a hungry dog. Oh no, oh no! Do not look upon me! Do not snarl or sniff, I beg you. If you wish to battle, please let us get it over with. Oh, something's wrong. It's your deck, or rather your lack of a valid one. You've got 20 cards in it, right? Changed a lot. Frank and Stein. Skeleton. Invalid. 0 of 20. I guess we just have to add 18. Well, we have 20, so I guess we just choose what we want. After attacking, skeleton perishes. Okay, so they're like brittle or something. Draugr can't be sacrificed. When Draugr perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. Gravedigger. At the end of the owner's turn, Gravedigger will generate 1 bone. Okay. Zombie does nothing. Frank and Stein does nothing. Just stronger, probably. Costs 5 bones. Costs 2. Costs 1. Costs 1. What's this? Oh, my money's gone. Oh well. That looks much better. Where were we? I don't know if it's gonna be good fighting against you. Wow, this is completely fucking different now. Marvelous. Your first battle. Are you surprised to see me here? But you did select my starter deck. In order to play my cards, you will need to collect bones. You gain a bone when... Why do your eyes glaze over? Marvelous, you already understand. My time as an insect was not a total waste. Okay. Hammer, what? I don't know what that does. I don't know what the bell does. Oh no, that's just to end our turn, I'm sure. Bonehound. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, Bonehound will move to that empty space. So it's a guardian. Yeah, okay. I don't have any bones. I think we just have to play skeletons to start. Skeleton collapses into a pile of bones. He's gonna hit for 2. Revenant. After attacking, Revenant perishes, but it does 3 damage. The Gravedigger could block, and then he generates 1 bone for us. Collapses, we get an extra bone, now we're up to 2, we can play a zombie, or a second Gravedigger. I guess we just play a zombie. That'll give us 1 bone we can play a Gravedigger with afterwards, but... not going super well. We're pretty much gonna lose here, I think. Yeah. There's really, I mean, there wasn't really much I could do. I don't know that it's a good idea for us to be fighting the undead with an undead deck. We can, I mean, we can block. You'll live for me. I guess that's really our only choice. Digs up a bone, digs up a bone, digs up a bone. Yeah, what is this? We don't have enough for Frank and Stein. But we can put a zombie out. He'll do 2 damage, then block that. But then you're gonna come... Well, it's okay. You'll block that, and then that'll perish anyway. You cost 1, but then we get what we need from you anyway. Are you out of cards? I guess we just win. Okay. Trying to see if I can climb to Parthenax early, but it seems like no. Yeah, I don't think you really can. Inscryption is getting cooler though. Yeah, it's taken a... Like, I've seen some screenshots of like the pixel artwork stuff, so I knew that there was going to be more to the game. I will say I do kind of miss the in-person card game though. Like, I like this, don't get me wrong, but wasn't this a card game? It still is. But hello, Dentex, how's it going? Is it over? You chewed me out. Now, please look away. Turn your eyes to this card pack instead. You received a deathly card pack. Can we choose all of them? Arc. Necromancer. When another creature you own dies, it is returned to life and dies again immediately. Huh? Okay. Maybe I'll... After... Wait, what? These cards were... Oh. I am called Sawyer. The middle stone marks my grave. Please do not go digging up my bones. You found a piece of an epitaph. Read Sawyer Patel, 1702, fall 1778. Yeah, okay, we already got this. Can I... Oh, there we go. You sifted through the bones and found a card pack inside. Sweet. Wish I had done that before. So we actually can get cards from other decks. That's neat. Buff Conduit. Other creatures within a circuit completed by a buff conduit gain 1 power. Okay. Pharaoh's Pets. So it's... Whoa. Counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood when sacrificed, but it also is undying. That one was not undying, but the sacrifice sigil, I forget what the hell it's called. Blue Mage. You draw cards equal to the amount of Mox cards on your side of the board. Okay. Headless Horseman, 13 bones. Airborne. Also, at the end of the owner's turn, Headless Horseman will move in the direction inscribed on the sigil. Okay, well, maybe I'll just take them. Broken Obol. Once Broken Obol is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. Only when it's... Well, when it's struck, okay. When another creature you own dies, it is returned to life and dies again immediately. That's kind of confusing. If they meant, like, by the end of your turn or something, but... I don't know. It's kind of strange. Still, that would be potentially kind of cool. Let's keep our Gravediggers. Maybe reduced by a couple of skellies. I don't want to delete the cards. Put a Necromancer in there. And we could try the Headless Horseman. I like the Pharaoh's Pets, but we also don't have any Blood Summon cards, so that one's kind of weird. We'll give it a shot. Found a piece of an epitaph brought down by scurvy. A gust of foul-smelling air billows from the casket. Oh. Hello? You have no offering? Okay. Do you have anything else to say? Please do not bark or beg. The middle stone marks my grave. Do not sniff or snarl. He doesn't like dogs. Eaten by a hungry dog. I'm gonna bet that's his thing. Not sure about the grudge part. Hark! A living slice of lemon approaches, bright and trig as a lime. You think he will squeeze a defeat out of me? Okay. I'm at least assuming he doesn't like dogs. Alright. You are waterborne, but also at the end of the owner's turn, Ghost Ship will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil and drop a skeleton in its old space. Ooh, that sucks. But we don't have anything that can hit you because you're waterborne. I wish I knew what the hammer does. I cannot play anything. This is gonna get out of hand very quickly if we don't get, like, something. You can play a Gravedigger to block, which we kind of need to do. We have 2 bones. Ghost ship emerges, blah blah blah. We take 1 damage for the time being. I think we'd maybe just want to block this turn. Well, we don't have to. We can do it like this. What do you got? No, just put the zombie out. He's only gonna do 1 point of damage, but at least starts getting us back in the other direction. Just dies again for more bones, I assume? Oh, for the necromancy thing? I guess that would make sense. Play it right now, but eventually, maybe. I think we're just gonna kill you before that happens, though. Maybe not. You're gonna hit him, so we can actually play the Headless Horseman. Not that it matters much, but I guess we could potentially get some money still. No, never mind. Why did I think that... Oh, right, because you just went there. I don't know, I guess I thought that he was gonna... Well, here, we can still do it anyway. Excess damage, 2. Foils gained, okay. Sweet. Aye, you beat the pulp out of me. Firstly, take ye this. That's the card pack. Green Mage. The power of the Green Mage is equal to the number of green gems that the owner has on their side of the table. There is so many more things going on in this game, man. Cat is cool. It's our first blood card, though. Revenant's better than a skeleton in terms of damage, but it does cost 3 bones to get out there. We might still want to replace a skelly with this or something. Oh, this is rare. I literally read this as Arc at first. Like, I thought that was an A. And I thought that was a C, and I was like, what? Another necromancer. Probably not yet, but maybe we'll put the Revenant in there somewhere. Because ye bested me, with ye I'll share me secret. Me name's Royal, it's the far right tomb, here's the headpiece. So Royal right. Life didn't give me lemons, so I died. So he died of scurvy. 100%. Brought down by scurvy. Don't know if you don't hold the grudge, though. The finest pirate on the seas, look at me now, buried under the far right tomb. Okay. On a piece of an epitaph, hit by a falling piece of ice. You found a card pack among the giblets and scantlings. Who's that? Oh, Broken Hobo. Ghost Ship seemed pretty good. Okay, hold up. Let's take out a Skelly and a Draugr and put in a Ghost Ship and a Revenant? I don't know. We might want the Skellies more because they're free, but I don't know how strong the Draugr is. I'm gonna say screw the Draugr for the moment. Just give me another Skelly back. I feel like we really need them free cards for this bone deck to really work all that well. Alright, we can go up more. Found a piece of an epitaph. It reads, "There was no cure." There was no cure for scurvy, probably. Whoa. What? I think I'm just changing my appearance, but I'm not 100% sure. We can be Robo Boy. We can be a king? I think that's a crown. Okay. I think he's just randomized. Except for the robot. We can be fucking Krillin. Shoot some Destructo discs around. Oh, the robot also got like a different jumpsuit. This guy has a little hat. I like this dude's like kind of pirate hat thing. I think you just have like interesting hair. I don't know what else to say about that one. I like the wizard hat. Kinda. I like this dude's pirate hat. It's more the gray hair I don't know if I'm into, but it's literally the same thing. Maybe this is a cowboy hat. It just looks kind of small. Here, we'll go with this guy for now. Not spend more time in here. Sure, what time is it? 1:30? Okay. This is gonna be probably there was no cure, unless, I mean, to be fair, there's not really a cure for ice falling on your head necessarily, but I'm gonna assume it was this. And I'm still not sure on the does not hold a grudge thing. Hit by a falling piece of ice has to go to this one. To trade. We have 2 foils, so we can afford a zombie or a gravedigger. Bone heap. Activate, pay 2 bones to increase the power and health of bone heap by 1. Interesting. Can't really afford it right now though. How do you like this section so far? It's definitely cool. I do kind of miss the style of the first section, but I don't know, maybe there'll be more of that later or something. Let's see. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love pixel art stuff too. It's very different, and I was very digging the horror vibe of the first parts, but I don't know. Bird, did someone leave the AC on? Oh, come on, dude, it's freezing in here. Maybe a heated battle will help?